I'm just trying to recover. Hold. Plague bearers. Figure these out again. I'm thinking about it. Alright, let's see where we're at. Nah. It is. Twitch has been twitchy, but actually my internet has been, like, acting up. This time it was bad enough that I did have it pop up on OBS. We had blips before. I'm still here. You know, it keeps it together for us. Alright, here we go. That plague bearer. Ooh. See, now, is that a pole lag or is that a latency lag? See, that latency is not that much different than what it usually is in-game. It is just stream. Yeah. YouTube is doing a little bit of it too, but Twitch is, like, significantly bigger struggles right now. Go ahead and take that protection. More cold enchanted. Not going for me. A fiery arachnid. Good with that. Yeah. Stream on YouTube, not breaking. Mortar. Get that cold done. Yes, I am still here. However many times it takes. At least for a while. Okay, we're hour 7 at this point. You have to be just tuning in because it gave you a notification. Technically, we're hour 7. We're fighting Twitch and the, like, internet connection issues, but you know, it is what it is. We can fix. I'm still here. We're here. Grinding away, as we do. Yes, I do stream on YouTube as well. Explosives. We can clear these all out. Pop this one. I don't think so. I think this is Spectrum right now. Because I am getting warnings over there on OBS at this point. And the lag is happening on YouTube as well, but YouTube is, like, holding much better than Twitch is. Okay, here. I don't know why Twitch isn't having as much of, like, that connection, like, protection that it's supposed to be having, because all that stuff is checked. It's just being weird about it. Let's, like, reset here. So I'm supposed to have, like, whatever, like, few minutes if it reconnects as, like, it holds, but Twitch has not been doing that with whatever issues I've had recently, so it's gonna have a pain. Okay, Shadow Enchant. Let's get the Tempest teleport out here. Let's see how we do. It's weakened infrastructure, can't handle it. Probably. Yeah, we're doing fine for like a good, like maybe almost an hour, and now it's back to playing with us. Okay, that's good. Get that teleport. Get the Shadow Enchanted. Let's get that Toxic Lurker out of the way. And then we'll move on along. What am I to do? There you go, Cold Enchanted. There you go, East. Blister Clones. Not enough. Here's that. Go, Guardians. Up we go. Okay, Bramble. There's a clone on the right. Hit that one there. Okay, so left. We got that clone rolling. Another one didn't get there. Ori's got it happening. Alright, Jim, it's a launch of first season. You didn't really do it. Ah, I see. Yeah, Spiritborn was super broken. And to this day, now that they've fixed the bugs from Spiritborn and like adjusted its power, it's basically in the doghouse and sits kind of like the bottom of the pool. Other than, of course, if someone engages in some weird boss power shenanigans. Spiritborn is still paid for that season. Balance in this game is not super great. You're playing one of the meta builds, you know, now most classes have at least something that's working alright. So, you know, that's okay. It's just, if you want to play like a lot of different builds and you want them to all feel like kind of on par with each other, it's not really like that currently. And I wouldn't hold my breath for it to ever really reach that way as long as they're running multipliers the way that they do. It's fun to play the meta builds, and the other ones, you'll see how green the grass is on the other side a lot if you play with other people. And since they've readjusted how Torment works, it's harder for the non-meta builds that are really popping off to get up to Torment 4, but it can be done. It's just a lot of work. Alright, just gonna go drink your tea. Understandable. Alright, here we go. For that champion. Let's see how this doesn't stay out of these. Alright, Shocklands. Meta for Barb right now, I think they're running like a big Ancestor stack. The primary one I've seen running around. Spamming Ancestors. That's an ultimate build. Shocklands. Clear these out on the right. That's done. Over here on the northwest. Terrifying Plague Bearers. Yeah, Wells Whirlwind and some of that. Not the most traditional barbarian experience, but you know, you want to play a barb, that I think is the one that's pushing the hardest in a bit. Plague Bearers done. Now here in the northwest, let's see this. Shockland Seal. Of course. Shockland Terror. Alright, let's go ahead and pick that potion out here now. Clear this one. Doom trailer, interesting. Okay, now. Poison, terror, and a fire enchanted. Get that rot thruster out of the way. That'll be fine. Watch out for terrors. Okay. This one's alright. Got that again. There's that under 50%. Good enough. Now let's see how we're doing over there. Whoops. Careful. Whoop, I got this one coming for me. I guess I'll go ahead and deal with you. Teleport right into a stun. There we are with these. Got a Sudera Slogloam. Just like this. That'll be fine. Okay. So on the left side, how does this look for me? On northwest. We got Frozen and Cold Enchanters. That'll be okay. Get that Shattering Scorcher. And that's done. Let's see what else is here on the right. No potions left. That's okay. We don't really use those for healing that often. It's mostly just about doing damage. Alrighty. On northwest. Do we need this? No, we do not. On the move again to these. Nope. And east. Go how we're doing. Figure that. Tempest. Yeah, but a lot of them are now engaging in using the boss powers in a kind of like a questionable way, so the leaderboards are a little deceptive, at least for the spirit board. It's just, I don't know how much I would judge by that. Oh, Tempest, but originally spirit board is the one that struggles. But now everyone's kind of, I think a lot of those different builds are now all using the same kind of no internal cooldown, combination of boss powers and whatever else they're doing that I have not played myself and have really no interest in playing. Left. So it's a little harder to judge whether the classes actually are and when you're looking at a pit leaderboard currently. Yeah. There's over fire, suppressor. Blink Swift here. Okay, now. How you doing? But those leaderboards, a lot of them do have their builds posted. You kind of look at it. At least at a glance and judge what's going on there. But the spiritual one in particular does not feel good. The way it gets that damage and the build is jank. Here we are. Chilling Winds are good here, like enchanted. As we do. And you would think naturally. So I mean everything has like similar damage. The sorcerer being sorcerer should pop off a little bit more than the others. I'm not surprised. Chilling Wind's good. Let's see what else is here for me on the right side. Grab that lethal. And southwest. What do we do with this? We got Water Mortar, Teleporter. The clones. That'll be okay. Careful about that fire. 9 penitents. Done and done. Little champions. We don't want these. And then to the right. I can teleport border. We grab that Guardian's Lair. Portal into the boss room. Here we are again. It is this. Let's clear that blister clone. We'll stagger out here. Alright. We're gonna hit this efficacy into 91 and 92. Pretty good. Pretty solid. We accept this. Okay. Do it again. Man of Blood. Our name, that is. I see that flashing lightning on my horse, and I think it's like something, like my cursor or something blinking. It's like, oh no, what's happening? It's like, nope, that's just the horse barking. Alright, you on the right, some blisters. We can clear you for frozen cold. I can get him thrown all over the place until they hit unstoppable, and they kind of throw themselves all over the place, so it was just all chaos everywhere. He's in. One of them doesn't want to play because he's getting frozen in the other room. Sometimes the Beast in the Ice power a little too effective, maybe. There you go. More of this. There's that terror for us. That one needs to go. Okay, for those. On the northwest out here. Left side. Poison, lightning, tempest. Garlics, raw thruster. Careful with those. See how this does. Here's the Waller. And now it's all good. Nice, nice. Okay. This one. How do we do with these? Champions are looking good. Now I gotta talk about Mortar and Cold enchantments. Those will be fine. Clear this Fiery Infernal Sister. Going all you. Alright, teleport. I'm pulling things away from myself? Yes, yes I am. That sounds like something we do. And then Infernal Sister. Is your Fireball Horde ready? Is that what you're trying to say, Ori? Is she ready? Okay. Northwest, how do you do? Anything here? Lightning Enchanted. There's an Angari Long thing. Just like that. Can work with these. No problem at all. There you are. Lightning Enchanted. I see you here. Good enough. And right. How we doing? Not sure. It's a big upgrade, you think? Okay. Press those Shock Lances. Let's see how that right blister goes. There you are. Next set of these. You still need better illuminators. Good enough. Let's see what else is here. Protection Shrine. I mean, why not? Why not? Little Shadow Teleport. Thank you for following. Welcome in. See how we do. Right. Champions. We need the Stewie. We got a little Plague Bear out here. Shadow Super Go. That's just Dorgorax opinion. Mr. Dash. Here are these. And like this. Plague Bear. Just his opinion. Opinion? His opinion. Just his opinion. That's all. That's all. What we have for you. We got Shock Lances, little Vampiric and Mortars, the Blood Pulse. That's all grand. Okay for that. See how this is doing with these. We're gonna grab some potions. Alright, there we go. That is good. Let's see how this is southwest. Do we need these things right this second? No, we do not. And to the southeast. And the right. Plague Bearers. Okay, champions. Explosive Summoner Plague Bearer. Gari Long things. Got this going for me. And now I need to find where I can kill more stuff. Let's see what's in the hallway. How about that? That's okay for me. Vampiric, Explosive Plague Bearers. Zazanosh, Blood Pulse. Let me see this one. Out here again. Open explosions. There we go. And to the left again. Champions. Look at that Prime sub. Welcome to Fave Nation. Fire and Wallers. We can play with that. This clear right out of here. That'll be fine. And northwest. What do you have for me? I think what I wanted is over there on the other side. The teleport came in though. The other ones will just turn the corner and make it easy. They never do they? There we are. Actually, they did. Cool. I see one anyway. Where's the other one? Doesn't matter at this point. We got the Guardian Lair either way. I'm gonna go ahead and roll up here. Directed Malice. Stagger activity. There we go. And that boss has no problem. So we've got Tribute Harmony here with this. Efficacy is 93. Leaving the dungeon. Go again. Rinse, repeat. See how that does for us inventory-wise? No problems. Leaving stuff behind as I do. Let me do the storage just because I thought about it. Alright, she's trying to get that fireball online. Okay, there. I don't know how a fireball's doing this season. I imagine fine enough. Fine enough. For open world hordes and that kind of deal. The baseline torment. Mythics and all that going on. How could it possibly go wrong? I got the nice map though. That's cool. Not good. Yeah, not good but not bad. Sounds about right. Not good but not bad. Pin, horde, that's what we like it for. Obelisk and all. Let's see how this does for me. To the left side. Frozen shoplands out here. There you are. Little shocking spiders are okay. Clear this. Do we need that? No, we not. And salvies. Okay, here. Fine. And now, that are enchanted and lightning enchanted. How do we do? There's a little poison for me, we don't mind it. All those little ads can just hang out. We're gonna keep pushing to elites. We got anything here? Nope. There's next ones. Here with this, we got cold shadows. All of these will go. That's spider host. And all will clear right there and there. And we're gonna keep it moving. How do we do out here on the right? And this is fine. Okay. Terror explosives. Explosion. Felt that. It's alright. Done. More of that. There's that one. Champions over there on the left. That's fine by me. Here's the terror. Good enough. Then here. Careful. Dreadful spiders done. I'll take a look at what we have out here on the other side. On to the next. Okay. Explosive summoner suppressors. Blister clone. Okay. Suppressor summoners. Get that out. Stick to this one. We don't need to do that portal over there. Lethal. This is okay. Yes, this is Death Trap Rogue. It is a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. Okay, this is done. Go with these. Poison Plague Bearers. Terror. That triple spider out of the way. I got you. Maybe. Possibly. Yeah, we get it. Congratulations. Good enough. There's a poison that's gonna go down before we go next. On this side, do we have any more elites? Nope. Nothing fun in that. Now we can think of like interior area that I didn't survey that closely. It's a triple elite. Good with that one. Yes, it is. Here you go. Stormbenders. Okay, there. Not bad. There you are. Be fine. Now, what's going on here? Southwest side, none of that. Mortars. There you go. It deletes it. Absolutely deletes it. Stand there, spam the traps, he's on. Mortar summoners. Belial's actually like the easiest boss. Because he has no force phases. Just go run up and drop the damage and it's dead. More skeletons. It obviously does similar things to all the other ones. You just gotta go through the phases. Yep, that's basically what people do. They do the Dance of Knives first, and then they convert it over later. Here, any of these. Move it over to northwest side. We got Poison Vampirics. I personally did not do that, but I already had played my Spirit board and had lots of hand-me-downs, so the only thing I needed were uniques, but I had, you know, enough functionality that it was okay. And I just chilled and made it happen. And I always have help with the crew, so I don't have to do the bosses solo to get my uniques. But yeah, Dance of Knives would be the way to go if you're bringing it up from nothing. Let's go next one here. Up the northwest, look at those champions. We don't want to do that right this second. We got these to work with. We got Shadow Tempest. Got Snowy Quartermaster. Good for that. Now we're over here on the right side. No problem at all. Cool enough. I want this over here. Yeah, maybe, possibly. Whoops. Perhaps. The Guardian Slayer. Up we go. Spirit Collar, Frost. And break these all down. That stagger is coming. No worries. We got more where that came from. Let's remove Harmony. We're good with this. Now let's go ahead and take that. We'll do the efficacy deal. 95. Fine. You next. I got that. Come over here. Fortify me. One job. Everything else, don't care much. Just fortify. I see. Flurry Rapid Fire. I remember playing that a while back. Have not done it, of course, this season. It's been death rapping. Clear this one. Happy Mother's Day to all mothers out there. Professor Wallers. Ice Clan Maulers. And let's see how we do on the northwest side. There we go. Shadow Enchanted Chilling Winds in the corner. They gave me this one back to back. I just realized, like, wait, I got the sunny side of the pit again. Crit Mage. Clear these out and see how we do on the east side. Any of that? No, thank you. Alright. And no. Poison Explosive. We're gonna deal with that. Blisters on an awkward spot, but that's nothing we can't handle. Somewhere there's a champion in this. Keep pulling things in. Eventually the champion will die in the pile. Wherever it was, it's gone now. Poisons and Terrors. That Ice Clan Shaman is done. Now let's see how we're doing on the other side. Got these to work with. Terror Summoner Shocklands. All of those must go. Here we are. That'll be okay. The Shocklands is fine. Here is the Summoner. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How else we're doing? Poison, Fire, Enchanted. Well, these must go. Cold Enchanted also A-okay. Let's see how this does. Let's kind of Marauders. Poison, no problem. Fire for me. Ice Clan Shaman there. Goes down. Now let's see how we do on the right. Wallers. Cold Enchanteds. The Crit Mage. Let's see about this. Okay. There we are. Cold next. I got that going for me. Let's see how we do on southeast. Watch out for the poison. Crit Mage is fine. And now Explosive. Good with this. See how we do over here. That's Scorching Nightblade. Percent. Watch out explosion and terrors. If we think everything is alright, take all that and take a look at what we have next. Oh, there's more where that came from. Go ahead and hit this. Shocklands Tempest. Okay. Explosive things aren't too bad. There's some more of that soul's hanging out here on the right. Yeah. Bring them in together if we can. That would go nicely. How dare you outlive your compatriots so much. There you go. With that, let's take that protection. Take a look at what else we have around this corner. And another set of elites. Good. Break these down next. Not just makes things so smooth. So heads and tails above all the rest. It's kind of sad. And every time I think about it, it's like it's so much better than the other ones. It feels like there's a higher chance that this one would suddenly disappear one season more than other ones would appear more like it. Okay, here. See how this does for me. Summoner's Mortars. Explosives. Here we are. An explosion there. The Summoner is also A-okay. What else we have to work with? Okay. Multi-shots. Go ahead and hit that. The Blister Clones. 5 Crit Mages here. And the multi-shot is also A-okay. Right side, how do you do? And that's fine. I'll go ahead and go through. I still had more elites probably on the left side I could have killed. to go through the whole thing, but this will guarantee leads just as much. So we had some on that right side just ignored. At this point we have so little goats on the video. Don't catch them, but they look like they're gonna pull into the other side anyway. We'll get 6 at a time. Maybe at least 5. Maybe one just decided he wasn't gonna be a part of this, and I don't blame them. Still enough to get in here anyway. Okay. How we doing? There's our den mother. I knew you were around. That again. Just like this. Sure. There's our stagger. And then we've got a helm and an amulet. What else we got going on? Do we get another level on this one? We're sitting at 895. Still a 90. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Now, how are we doing now? We'll go ahead and pop another. That amulet's rocket resistance to all elements. Not one I am interested in. Alright. Tell us how it goes. Just doing the fireball test. Okay. We are. We'll clear these. And then all the fire. Order alright. That's done. See how we do here on the left side. That's fine to me. Let's see this one. We don't need those. And over here to the left. And then what is going on with this one? David the follow. Welcome in. Blister clones. We got some frozens out here we can deal with there too. Looking good. Right here. About that AoE business. Throw the frozens. Now we're up top looking through here. Anything we want right this second? Not really. There we are. We got something. Maybe something more on that south floor. I think it's also a proper like cut through to the other side of the dungeon back. Champions. I hate when they're just in range to buff the other ones and like just out of mine. I have to do some extra work to sort that situation like that. Disgusting. Okay, here. Colton Shancid. Shock Lance. Fine. Imagine Enchanted, I see you, and that's fine too. These I don't need right this second. Go ahead and move back through here. Nothing. We'll cut through into the next part. This one is good news. Not the catacombs. Pretty much, I'm mostly team. I don't care what it is, as long as it's not the catacombs. We're happy. Champion. We got deleted. Now, where's the other champion deal? There it goes. Let's hang out up here. I can fix that. The suppressor hung out with me, and one of those leeches before he hates like I had feared it. Like, that is not something I do. What are you up to? Wait, was there here something? No. Things with barriers I don't need to deal with right now. No, thank you. Alright. Get suppressors. Go ahead and deal with this. And our Tempest. That'll be okay. That's fine. That's fine. What's next for me? On the northwest side, it is terror time. Clear out that dreadful outlaw. No worries now. There you go. Cold and shaded, also cool. Check this corner. Let me grab a lethal. That'll help a little bit here. Grenades all critting properly. Does make a difference. It wouldn't hurt to have more good strike chance maybe, so they could do that. See their numbers, like see the trap. Okay, terrors. Those are done. Okay, left. Champion things. Play with this. There you go. More of these. Now, Shock Lance. Cold Enchanted. Hey, now, stop it. Actually got proper fear that time. For real now. And the Shock Lance here needs to join the others. There you go. Gradually trapping it into the other things, including trapping them away from me. That's not right. That's not ideal. How do we do here? There you go. One of those blister skins. Here's our champions. Here we are. So, Serpent Cult Mages, how do you do? For everything here. Got explosives and the Serpent Collars. Here you are again. That'll be fine. And we'll take a look at how we do on right. Frozen Fire Enchanted. There we go. Guardian awaits you. Up top now. Just like this is our Den Mother. How's it looking? Dagger is building. That fire now. And up for 2%. Done. Open that up, grab a dagger. Obel still looking okay, and don't forget about the glyph levels. Do we see a 96 here? We do not. Let's go next. 273, not far off. Okay, where is the Mac? Ori is trying to find him. Okay, let's refresh that one. I guess I'll do all of them. Cleaner deal. I think it might actually be my incense that's gonna run out before I run out of stones or anything else like that. Oh no. Mac is lost. He's not here. Another one of these. Alright. I'll take that floor. Okay, we're gonna follow. Welcome in. Alright, scrappers. How are we doing with this one? Just like so. Shadow Enchanted. Also, not a bad deal. Figure these out. And we'll move on through. Here are the mortars and summoners. Sure. Okay. There's a little poison deal. There is a summoner this way. Poison mortar things. Alright. Poison electrified obelisk. Poison here. Okay, now. Lycan Terror. Poison. Not enough. There's my portal, but we don't need that yet. We still have plenty of things to do in this one. Lothian. Fancy names for werewolves out here. Their icy bodies going into the wall. Ooh, hanging there on the rocks, where we can't even land on that, do anything with it. Their bodies clearly can. It's actually kind of cool. Let's see. I don't see any elites. Over here. There's what I need. More of all of that. Go with the terror. Poison enchanted also all good. See how this does. Fine. Nothing here. Alright, didn't see anything here on this side now. Okay, teleport the Thundering Lycan Terror. Sure. Okay, Shadow Enchanted. That done for us. Yes, no, maybe. Here you are, and then we see what else we can do. That side, no champions here. Frozen. We clear you out of the way. Throat Sitter action.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, YMIC out of nowhere, just like no. Alright, what are we up to? Vampiric things. How that Shocklands is cooking. Here we are. Gonna have the bat shoot out at this rate. That's never good. Okay, terrors. There we are. Don't get caught on that terror, please. That's good to me. Sure, it will. Terror poison. Oh, there it is. Let's see who has the bigger gun now. Okay, left. See anything here we want? Nope, we do not. Keep it going. There's our plague bearers. Plagues. We get like Obelisk out of there. Okay, champions. Tyslab was just good. Good enough. How fast is D4 mile going across the entire continent? In real world terms, I don't know. I actually have a measurement, technically. in the game. Never paid that much attention, but it crosses plenty fast. Too fast if we're looking at it that way. Like in Firewalker, but it's one of those like, why use your horse when you can just click on the map? Who needs a horse? The world feels pretty tiny. Mother's Judgment. Here we are with the blast wave also going off. That's kind of fancy. Where did she go? She's down here. Let me get back to that. Diablo 4 made Sanctuary a board game. That actually seems pretty accurate. That is pretty accurate. Let's feel a bit like a board game. Just like roll the dice, move the 6 steps, cross like almost all of it. Done. Pass, go, collect $200. Let's see here. I need this. Still 95. Wait, 96. We grew up again. Oh, I'm good for not using. Your next project. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Alright. Do it again. So, what are we doing with this? Now, this way, we got mortars and wallers. Clear this out just a little bit. There you are. And those. Okay, hold. Mortar things. We're there now. What do I have to work with? Shadow Enchanters. There you are. Toxic Lurker. The Obelisk also A-okay. Take that too. There we are again. Let's see what's on the right side. Be fine. Back to left. Lightning Enchanted. And then our Shock Lance. A little Captain action. One will go. And take this out. Lightning Enchanted Chilling Wings. Level. Getting warmer. Barriers. Who said enemies were allowed to have such things? Okay, that's done. Let's take a look at what we have on Southwest. Here's the poison and the friend. Don't know what the friends are because they're so tightly underneath that poison. There's a shadow here. There we go. Now I can see at least one of them. Grab a lethal. There's a champion. We don't need that either. And we'll go kill this over here before we go do the portal. Okay, they're coming back anyway. We need to kill this one in the corner. Just in case. Just in case we're gonna take this look here for us. There you go. Vampiric Waller Tempest. We got a Razor Pulse we can eliminate. Right that way. Yes. What a name. Thanks a lot to a lot of these things. Every time I say it, it's like, this is questionable, this is questionable. Race across Sanctuary. Alright, so you're gonna get caught on corners across Sanctuary. From where to where? Are we talking? Wait, was there Ellie here? I think I was here. There's one on the mortar. And my little arachnid horde. Let's clear that. Right this way. There you go. Now, under 50% for that. How we're doing. There you are. Now, back to this. We got the Koron's Demise. Just like that. On Southwest. That'll be okay. Now, here. Do we need any of this? No, we do not. Poison, Vampiric, Shadow Enchanted. Champion we can clear. Good old Wretchbane. Poison, Vampiric, Shadow. Fine. How this does for us. Got that one done for. And over here to the Northwest. Thank you for following. Welcome in. Alright, Shadows, Wallers, and all. That Outlaw out of the way. This. There we are, Waller things. And now, we Northwest. Vampirics. Got that Plague Bear. We'll start. Let's feel better now. Nice, nice. Fair enough. Okay, you'll start from the top where the world boss spawns at the bottom of the hot too. And we'll go like the full circle of it. You're thinking like diagonal? Or like Karagars area and then down below. Something like that. Teleport explosive shock lance. Got a big blamed blink swift. How do we do now? That'll be okay. Moving with that. Shock lance. That will go. How do we do now? On that, we're good. And we're moving over here on east. What do we do with this? I'm gonna slide on down. With these and to right. Alright, plague bearers. Certified obelisk is good. Sometimes you get plus 2 or 3 at a time. Yeah, sometimes you will get quite a bit. Who's that? Welcome in. Sometimes the Bailey, when you're doing like incursions, they drop like 2 at the end, guaranteed, and you'll get like lots of elites that you pull, and then all of a sudden they'll drop lots. So it's not nearly as bad as maybe you think it is at a glance. The fact you have to pick them up manually right now is kind of annoying. It kind of seemed like it was supposed to be something that would be automatically picked up, but it's just not the case. And I'll fix it and just leaving it. I don't even get to see the Bailiffs anymore because I have them all unlocked. I wonder if I had left one thing to claim, would it let me keep seeing them? I don't know. I want to say no. I think I did stop once I had just whatever it was. Church bells are ringing. You have to pick up the bailiffs manually. What I was saying. Mother judgments. Instead of just letting them be collected like most things of that nature, that the pets can just handle it. Yeah. Alright, let's get that out of the way. Let's hang out here on the northeast with the Mother's Judgment. Pop that. We got that Ring of Death coming. Like they threw it just in case. I see. I'm just like, there's a stream. Random streams. Okay, so efficacy is 97 now. 98 went back to back. Nice. Opal's also capped, so it's time to go do a little purveyor shopping. Electronic bells. Interesting. Okay, the street across from the street. Fair enough. It's like, you have a stream and everything. Okay, cool. I mean, it's possible, so we're good. Back some life. Get rid of these and see how else we're doing. The big question. What is the big question? Is it time for Sims? Uh-oh. She's considering playing some Sims. I mean, you gotta fulfill your quota. You gotta fulfill your quota. Don't let us stop you. Alright, get rid of that. About those Amias and Tector that can get triple passes on me, the non-GA ones. But do I look? These days, no. Lazy. Let's go. Oh, all years are Sims years. They're holding on to Sims 4 as long as possible. They were making a 5, and then for whatever reason they recently announced, no, we're just gonna keep building 4. Like, we're still making so much bank, we're doubling down 4 it is, so it's here to stay. Alright. Make life. She did some demon slaying. She's done some healthy amounts of demon slaying, in fact. It's not like she's slacking. Decent. We're not talking fame numbers or anything, but that's not humanly possible, typically. See how we're doing to this. I'm here playing through my connection, doing horrific things. I'm approaching hour 8, and I think the connection has gone down now like 5 times. And I'm still here. They can't stop me. So, the storm that's rolling in, that might stop me for the record, so we'll see what happens. Okay, teleport fire and enchant. Let's go ahead and clear this out. Okay. Fire and lightning. Are you even max level? That's a good question. I guess the answer is no. He's not even, we're talking like level 60. He hasn't done that yet. That's Chow. It's alright. He's got time. And he will use it. And he will use that time. Suppressor. You see, I would power level your character Chow, but you are in the window. You need to do that yourself the first time of the season. We cannot just hand you that. That would not be right. Alright, Tempest Lightning Enchanted. How that's doing with these. Good enough. Okay. So, what are we up to? Champions out here? Yeah, see, it was like Paragon stuff and just like hanging out in the pit. I don't mind. I don't mind those first levels. Probably should do that here. The first one. Nothing here, and these on the northeast. What do we got going on for us? We'll grab that lethal. Those champions. The Paragon doesn't matter that much. It's kind of like how tight the build is. You're running like one of the meta things, so you're probably hanging up pretty alright, really. Right, Obelisk. Okay, Shocklands. That'd be pretty, but you at least say you can get into the pit on your own. Something. Now we have these. And work this out. Shocklance suppressors, those are done. Let's go ahead and roll up here to the northwest side. Don't mind if I do. And then Plague Bearers, Poison Enchanted. Good enough. Okay, here. Plague Bearers. Sure thing. We can move into these. Thing right side, Lightning Enchanted. Oh, Enchanted here as we do. Decompose down there, huh? Okay, Lightning. Decompose with the Wandering Death. You got the Wandering Death thing going on. I suppose that would be the reason to play Decompose, is to fill and level with that for a little bit. Shocklands. Get these done. I like the explosions off of Decompose. Kind of fun for a little while. Leveled that way, but anytime I like think to maybe play it like in game, it's like back off pretty quickly. It's fine for leveling, but it's no Blood Wave, Blood Spear, all these sort of things, because those get those multiple tags on the attacks on Decompose. Just can't keep up with that. Champions, I'll skip. Let's see what else is here for me. Okay, Furrows and Vampirics. Everybody out here channeling Decompose. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Okay. Up top for the Resurrected Malice. Good enough for the time being. Let's see how we do here. Just like so. That Resurrected Malice out of the way. Not bad, not bad. Alright, so we got a ring and gloves and a Tribute to Harmony. So with that, I want to do the glyph out here. And that did not want to cooperate. That's fine. This is okay, so what are we over here doing now? We can go again. Let's go ahead and hit that. There we go. Oh. Back into the bit. We'll check and making sure we're okay on the side. Everybody's fine-ish. Fine as it's gonna be with internet shenanigans happening. Let's take a look. So, right side. Go with the Waller deal. Play with that. Probably break these busters down, huh? There you go. Got this Waller. Fine. Take this. Bone Snappers. And on the northeast. Fine again. Mighty Waller Explosives. Bone Spirit, super in-game. Bone Spirit does alright. Bone Spirit, like, it tends to be a little bit more clunky than I think other options. It probably would not be bothering with it, since it kind of runs the same kind of line of thought as other ones that are just smoother plays now. But I've heard it's fine. Okay, here. Zoin. Anything that can overpower probably has a little bit of something going for it. Using Waller Chilling Wind. Look at that blister. All the way out there. Gonna be so extra about it. Alright, here. Yep, that is the one that takes away all your essence. That's the one that has its own full spin. It makes it easy to run with like Banished Lords. And oh, she got the essence for it. It works out quite nicely. I was never a big fan of that. Too much rotational shenanigans for me. They're not enough ease and speed, I suppose I should say. Hoarfrost will clear. And then what do we have here for me on the next? On right. Frozen. Okay, you. They're frozen out here. How are we doing? Gotta tip this out of there. Yeah. It's a bit of work to build that one out. But it pays off. It pays off. It just might not pay off as much as it used to, is kind of the deal at this point. Okay, so little champion, we can play with that, and a little Tempest there too. While we're on the throat slitters. Get this done for. I see you there. Do you have any more here for me? They should be champions. And then there's some other stuff. That's fine, that is fine. Mortar summoners, and blink swift action. Hit that again. Alright. There is the Guildford experience. Now what else is out here? Oh no! Everybody's out here can't sleep. Well, welcome back. Okay, so it's Wallers. We get the Ashy Razor Pulse out of the way. And now 50, we can clear. Here's another set. More elites, we love that. Draxius. That name. Yora, yeah, we'll go with Yora, that works. Get the snake out of the way. And then I had this stuff over here, yep. Champions and elites. Champions and elites some more. Awkward pause in all the action for a second for some reason. Let's see, frozen. Lightning explosives, the bone snapper is all good. Now what do we have to work with here? There you go, champion wise, that's fine. Blight call out of the way. And are you enough to go to the boss? Or it might actually be. I got a pretty big jump from all the little ads that were going down around it. Originally I thought, no, not enough. But nope, not enough. Alright, I'll keep looking for the next set of things. See what else we got going on over here. Okay, like always fire enchanted chilly waves. Compose and then corpse explosion. I feel like seeing this work out okay once upon a time. The Hive Master. Yeah, I don't know how corpse explosion's doing. Usually there's like an accent to other stuff here and there though. Hive Master. So long, farewell. Let me grab a sword and see how we do here. 99. Nope. No one shy. Grab the shock value. Working on that lightning spear. Go again. Rocking the purple on his sword too, huh? Only see. Alright, let's go. Okay, around we go. Lightning shock lance suppressor. Dirty spark spawn. That'll be fine. There's that light enchanted shock lance suppressor that just wants to keep teleporting into weird places again. Rude. Throwing me off like this. Unacceptable. Alright, spark spawn. Just hang out in your shock lances. There you go. What else we have? Champion wise, that's fine. We don't want those that much. Got more elites out here. Here we go. Frozen shock lance. Deal with this. Fire action. Blisters out here kind of need to die a little bit. We're gonna pull things in some random location, but we do what we gotta do. Rejoin this group. Frozen fire. These night penitents are dead. Now what do we have on southwest? Next set. Bring these all in. Blister just outside of where I want it to be. Obnoxious like that. It popped out of the way or timed out. Applied obelisk. Now the last one of these elites still standing. Whoops. Okay, now what's over here? We do that. No, I do not. South side is doing fine. Now we're over here on the southwest. Anything right there? No, we do not. Right side champions are okay. Here you go. Vampiric Poison Enchanted. Get that Knight Penitent out of there. And we over that. This doing. Vampirics. There's a champion that needs to go ahead and get pulled in. Right this way. Come on now. That's fine. A little bit of those tags. The Vampiric is cool. Let's see how we're doing on the southeast. Let's grab that lethal. Put it in Cold Enchanted. These aren't too bad. Work with that. There we go. We're back to Korons now. What do I have to work with? Less lightnings and suppressors. Right here. Lightning suppressors and all. Clear these. Got that going for me. Lightning suppressor, lightning. And on the northeast side, Shadow Enchanted Plague Bearer suppressor. Our Shadow Pang. Just like that. Do that a little bit. There's the explosion. Grinders. About to go down. There you go. I don't do it that way. That's a dead end. Let's see what else we have over here. Onto this side. I mean, you. What's over here for me? That's a pass. Let's see what's on the southwest side. Out here. This is as you do. Shadow Enchanted and Champions. We're going to clear that Fire Enchanted. That little champion over here. Bring that in. Bring everything in. That's a blister that we need to clear. There's a champion somewhere in this mess. Somewhere. There's more leads. Alright. Alright. Good luck, Blue. Have a good one. Thank you. What we really need luck is that connection staying up. Oh, this thing in a minute, so this is alright for now an hour. I shouldn't have mentioned it, because now that I mentioned it, you know, it's gonna do what it's gonna do. Fine. Alright, let's go ahead and clear these out. Got always some Stormy Crusher suppressors. Clear these. Suppressor here. There we go. Got our oppressor done. Look at that follow. Welcome in. Okay. Now we'll move over here on the other side. Multi-shot cold. There's that Shivering Crusher. Okay, champion here at the right side. A little succubus. Play with these. This is fine. Now let's see how we do around these parts. I'm gonna go ahead and the terror there actually. How did you get caught separately? Well, or not get caught with the others, I should say. Get rid of this. Red full's done. Now we're back down to the southwest. How are we looking at you? Got multi-shots. Electrified Obelisk. Go right down. So much lightning. There we go. Now what else is up here? Nothing. Right side champions. We don't need this. Here we go again. Mortar. There's our werewolf. How do we do here? Check for that fire coming in. That'll be fine. Here's the champions. We get more over here to pull in the others. Here, do that. Get join hands a bit for me. There you go. Mortar, Electrified Obelisk. Not too bad. The werewolves are done. And to your right, we got Summoner's Frozens. Succubus. Are we there yet? We're getting there. Here you are. Frozen looks good. And right. Whoops. Breakout. Trying to. One way or another. What do I have here? Yeah, there we go. We can work with this. We can work with this. There you go. Guardian's Lair. Up top, how do we do? We got a little Resurrected Malice. Break that down. Here you are. There's our blisters. And over here. With those. Blister clones and all. for this. 273. Grab that and that. And then we'll see how we do here. That's 100. Go and exploit next. We're off to next. Sure. Now let's see how we do with this one. We don't need these. Dexterity. Dexterity. Damage reduction 150. Nope. And do this again. Need a refresh. All that. Got another point to throw in. Where do I want to throw this? Is the question. Do I see any extra health sitting around? And power reduction. We don't care right now. Non-physical damage. I guess I can go that way. I guess. Let's go. That purple actually looks really good with that armor. What do you know? Purple staff, I should say. Here we are. Another one of these little blood pulls. Albertos. And here you are, blister clones. There we okay. How we do. Champion needs to go down. Working on it. And our champion is dead. So now we got the blood pulse to deal with here. Gonna be fine. There you go. What else is happening now? On northeast, we got cold and plague bearers. Here you are. The right side does alright. Yeah, we got this and this. Cold enchanted, this is okay. And then we have these up here. Teleports to deal with. That'll be fine. And then there's that. There's our champions. Will the teleport die anytime soon? There it is. The champion died, so now you can deal with that one. That one's done for me. Let's see what else is here for us. On right, just see leads here. Nope, we do not. Back this way. There we go. Pop this as you are. How's it always overpowered? Right now I'm using a rune combination, so every time I use 2 ultimates, it will pop the overpower for me. Okay, now let's grab that. There you go. I'm going long things. And northeast. Got these. We got these. That's a plague bearer, actually. This is a plague bearer. Dari Oracles. You can also do a Banished Lords. If you spend 275 resource, you always get overpowered for that as well. Okay, now we got these guys. There you are. On the right, we need that. No, we do not. Let's see what else is here on the northwest. Whoops, I don't want that. I don't want that.